How are we going, guys? We just went to the Ubisoft presentation and it was not that surprising. We had a couple of videos from YouTube, which we first started off with Far Cry 5.
Hey guys, this is Dan Hay. I'm the executive producer on Far Cry and the creative director on Far Cry 5. Today, we want to show you the world of Far Cry 5 and introduce you to the little town of Falls End, which has been overrun by a fanatic cult.
And I'm not sure how I feel about it. It basically feels like Far Cry 4 and Far Cry Primal in terms of mechanics and all that, except it seems to be open world this time. It's going to be a lot more polished, but apart from that, there's not much else to say. So, yeah, there's going to be some more trucks, there's going to be fishing and hunting. What else we have? We have dogs now, apparently, so, yeah. Then next we had the Crew 2. Not much about that's new as well. We have driving, boating, and flying. Then we had Steep, which was a snowboarding game with their, I think it's a DLC, Road to the Olympics, which will be set in South Korea in 2018. Then we had Just Dance 2018, which is basically Just Dance 2017 with a couple more songs. So there's the blues song in it, which sounds pretty good for the blues song. And it's going to be coming to more consoles with a Switch included in that, so that's pretty good. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, that was it. What was it? Just a trailer. And then we had South Park, The Fractured Butthole. So that was pretty good. They had the, the I Am the Fart trailer.
It's amazing!
And it's going to have similar game mechanics, but it's going to be more polished than the Stick of Truth. And apparently it's going to be uncensored in Australia, so that's a good step for gaming. Cool. So after that we had Ghost Recon.
Superior tactics, perfect coordination. This is what made you a ghost. Now, others believe they can take you down. It's time to prove them wrong.
With their new Ghost mode, which is a PvP 4v4 with a wide open environment. The trailer goes through a couple of classes, which I think we started off with the Assaultman, the Sniper, and then the Scout, or the drone guy. Then we moved on to Rainbow Six Siege and their esporting. And they boasted about their numbers, 20 million fans apparently, which is not bad, but who knows. So they rambled on a bit esporting and all that. I think it was their, the third esporting championship or something. So, yeah. And then we had the big thing, Assassin's Creed Origins.
In the human frame, a million candles burning for the help that never came. You want it darker. I'm ready, my lord.
They went on with that for a little bit. Basically everything they talked about we already know. A couple of things. Apparently the Templars in this game will be the Order. Whatever that is, I don't know. I suspected it would be something similar to the Romans invading Egypt. It's going to be set as an RPG, which means the attacking system is going to be different, which I'm not so sure about because it's going to make me look less like a boss. There's a new type of eagle vision, so there isn't going to be as much POV perspective. Instead, you actually have an eagle that can fly around, which looks pretty awesome. And sliding down pyramids is going to be another great feature. I'm going to do that a lot. And from what we could see, there's no haystacks. not at the moment. So yeah, that was Ubisoft, and we'll be covering next, I think, Xbox. Hey guys, so we just came back from the Xbox presentation, and that was pretty good. We saw the Xbox One X, which was a stock standard, to be honest. Talked about statistics, talked about how it was better than every other console, even the PC. And then we walked into backwards compatibility. So apparently Xbox One, Xbox 360 will have compatibility with Xbox One and the Xbox One X. So that's pretty cool. They showed us a bunch of games, or one game from Xbox, and they showed all the different consoles and how they work with that. So that was pretty cool. We have a lineup of games coming at the end of the year this year and next year. So first off, we have Forza 7. Which is pretty cool, but it basically looks like, Forza Horizon, that, all that stuff. Yeah, so not much new from there. We had PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds that's coming to Xbox. Which is pretty rad, but not much difference. Just another console to add it onto. And I think it has backwards compatibility with Windows as well, which is pretty cool. Next we have Cuphead, which is coming to Xbox. We saw that previewed last year at the EB Expo, so that's pretty cool. Looking forward to that. And we have a new one called Super Lucky's Tale.
Come on!
Which is interesting, more suited to the littles. Has a kind of Mario, Spyro kind of feel to it, so I enjoyed that. Next we had Crackdown 3 with Terry Crews, and I wasn't sure how I felt about Terry Crews being he's in all these advertisements lately, and that's really...
Because this is far from over. In fact, it's only just begun. That's why we brought in you. You got the talent. Now you need the tech. Big things too far! Today, you throw grenades. Boom! Tomorrow, you'll be throwing cars. Ah! Forget dropping bombs. You're dropping buildings. Now it's time to get to work.
So Crackdown 3, I'm not sure how I feel about the game as much. I don't know, have to play with that. We had Sea of Thieves, which is basically like an animated pirate simulator. That's pretty cool. They have a pretty cool trailer, top 10 something.
In the world of Sea of Thieves, there are some things you can always depend on. The rising sun, the compass in your hand, the questionable taste of the local grog. Whereas in the world of the internet, the main thing you can depend on is finding a top 10 list for every situation.
So that's pretty cool. We had Minecraft coming to Xbox, stock standard. Then we had Middle-earth.
The war for Mordor begins.
We had two Americans come in, and they talked about Middle-earth for 20 minutes. So basically it's going to be refined Nemesis system, so it's going to be better than the previous one. It's going to be an expanded RPG focusing more on intricate trees, and the gameplay looks really good. We saw about 20 minutes of that, and there's going to be Balrogs as well, which I'm really looking forward to. So that was basically the Xbox presentation. Hi, I'm standing here with Aaron, and we're going to talk about Forza. So can you give us a brief explanation about what it is?
Absolutely. So Forza Motorsport 7 just released on the Xbox One console this week. It is the 7th iteration of the Forza franchise, and it's made its debut this time with over 700 Forza Vista cars and 30 different tracks, all with dynamic weather involved.
Wow.
Yeah.
So where is it set?
So 30 different environments all around the world. The iconic track here for Australia is Bathurst.
Yep.
So Bathurst is actually included, the Mount Panorama circuit, along with a host of V8 supercars, just to sort of make that authentic Australian experience come to life.
Nice. So was it very hard to design a worldly experience for this game?
So the team at Turn 10 literally laser scan every track. So they have absolutely minute detail taken for every circuit around the world. So Mount Panorama here in Australia, you've got Laguna Seca, the Nürburgring, all that the team has gone out and literally scanned inch by inch to make sure that they make the most authentic racing experience for gamers on Forza Motorsport 7.
Nice. And since it is the EB Expo, what's your favourite word starting with E?
Sorry, the question again?
What's your favourite word starting with E?
It's got to be EB Games.
EB Games?
EB Games.
Yeah, nice. Cool. So now we're here for Cuphead. Could you give us a brief explanation for that?
This is a game that almost defies words. The team at Studio MDHR have been building this game for several years, and literally they have hand-drawn every cell and every screen in the game, which is why it's taken so long for the game to release. It's a beautiful artistic form that they've created here. It is literally like inspired by cartoons of the 70s and 80s, which you can see in the art style behind us. It looks absolutely amazing. And on top of that, they've got over 3 hours of produced jazz music just to make that funky sort of soundtrack come to life. It's a phenomenal game.
Nice. And have you played this yourself?
Yeah, I have. As cute as it looks, it is punishingly difficult.
Yeah.
Probably one of the hardest games that I've ever played. Made even more difficult when you play together with a friend, because you've basically got the opportunity to save each other and resurrect as you go along, but it is so hard battling the bosses in this game.
Nice. And what's your favourite experience with this game?
Definitely the co-op. Like
Yeah.
when you're playing with someone, it's just so much fun. Like you're sitting there trying to make sure that you're like knocking as much energy off the boss as possible, but at the same time ensuring that you're making that save when your co-op partner dies. So it's a lot of fun to play together.
Nice. Well, thanks for that. It's been a pleasure. Thanks. Hi, how's it going? What's your name?
Sam. Yeah,
Sam.
good, thanks.
Okay. And did you come in today, or are you around here?
Yeah. My wife and I came up yesterday from Sydney.
Okay, Sydney. Nice.
Stayed last night in a hotel close by.
Yep. Nice.
And rocked up this morning.
What do you think about it so far?
Yeah, great. Yeah, lots of fun. Everyone's dressed up, having a good time. And there's some pretty cool new games that are coming out soon. So.
Yeah. Did you make the costume yourself, or?
No. Got this online from eBay.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
nice.
good.
Bit lazy, but you know.
Yeah.
It's all right. Have you been to any of the presentations?
Yeah, we have. We saw Shadow of Mordor, the new game. So they had the developers there from WB Games.
Yep.
That was pretty exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of
of
Shadow Mordor. So.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that one myself.
Good.
Yeah. So have you played any of the games out here, or?
Started to play a few, but the lines were a bit long at the time I went, so I think we're going to go back in and try to play some more. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. What have you played?
Yeah. I played some of the Nintendo games.
Yep.
The Pokemon tournament one.
Yep.
And Mario Kart.
Yep.
And
Nice.
It's good fun. Yeah.
Well, thanks for talking. It's been a pleasure to have you.
Yeah. No
Nice.
worries.
Thanks.
Thank you. Cheers.